Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I'm back with another random places makeup tutorial in the midst of this coronavirus pandemic. At this current stage we're all still under lockdown and the place where I am for this is in the wilderness, and I thought I would show you where it is while I'm here in the form of a video like this. I'm going to start with this primer and I'm going to put it all over my face and then tell you a little bit about where I am. I am currently in the northern parts of South Africa in the Limpopo province, and I am sitting on the neighbor's family's farm. I came home with him when this pandemic started, so we've been here ever since. And it's a large piece of land with a variety of animals, a variety of plants. While I start with my foundation, I thought I would tell you a bit about what Google has to say about the area we're in, just to make sure what I tell you is factually correct. So we are in the Waterberg area, which is an Afrikaans name. I know in English you can say Waterberg. And Waterberg is one of the 5 districts of Limpopo province of South Africa. The seat of Waterberg is Modimolle. The majority of its people speak Sepedi, also known as Northern Sotho. The Waterberg is a wild area 3 to 4 hours drive north of Johannesburg, and it is situated on a high-lying plateau. It has a unique flora and a wide variety of game. One of the major advantages of that is that it's malaria-free. The Waterberg Range is rich in indigenous trees, streams, springs, wetlands, and bird life, as I'm sure you'll hear throughout this video. For those of you that know about biomes, this is a savanna biome, and with over 480 plant species, many of them being indigenous, this is known as a floral hotspot. The animal life here is also diverse, with you being very likely to see giraffes, the occasional buffalo, zebra, and hyena sighting, and every now and then leopards and cheetahs pop up too. The area also houses both white and black rhinos, but with poaching being as bad of a thing as it is, seeing them is quite rare. You might also run into springbok and dik-diks and other things of that category. On this specific property we have roan as well. And if you watch my vlogs, I'm sure you've seen them, as well as the zebras and giraffes and the monkeys we have here. Add to that mix over 200 species of bird and you have a wonderful location for ecotourism. To capitalize on that, as well as to spread awareness of conservation, the neighbor and his family runs the Livingstone Museum, which showcases the wonders of the area, attempts to preserve it, and the evolution of rhinos that call this place their home. For they had claimed this land long before us humans. If this area is within range for you after this pandemic, I would definitely recommend coming to check it out. Not only is the museum an experience in itself, the restaurant is divine. They serve a variety of classics that I love, and their dessert is to die for. I am a fan of waffles. So if you want to know more specifics about where I am and where this beautiful background is, you can just look up the Waterberg or you can look up the Livingstone Museum. But if you're curious now and don't want to wait until travel is legal again, I have a few vlogs you can watch to check out the area. And this video is not sponsored, I just think it's pretty cool that I can tell you exactly where I am, and if you Google it, you're gonna see exactly where I am. Plus, I'm not like a mega influencer, so I can tell you where I am, and it's not like you're gonna show up at my house and have to worry about it. I actually watched a video about it the other day of top 10 times YouTubers had to warn fans not to come to their houses, and I was like, how do you do that? Are you not like too nervous to go knock on this person's door? What are you gonna say? Hi, I'm a fan, will you please talk to me? I would feel so bad for interrupting whatever they're doing in their day. I don't just even go out to my friends' houses and just knock on the door. I call and say, can I come? I'm on my way. So like, I can't imagine. But that is entirely off topic. I'm finally gonna move on to my eyeshadow now that my base is all done. And I'm gonna use this Carli Bybel palette I haven't used for its eyeshadow in quite a while. I always use it for the highlighters, and then it kind of just became a highlighter palette to me. So let's use it for its true intention again. I want to take this soft mauve color and I'm going to wash it right into my crease so that I can start with a real soft smoky eye. Today's vibe is less is more, so I don't want to do anything too dramatic, but I still want a pop of color. Basically just something cute to chill at home in. I'll be running the same color right on my lower lash line so the top and the bottom matches. Next, I'm picking up a smaller blending brush and I'm going to go into this Soft Glam palette by ABH, the color Dusty Rose, and I'm going to work the color more onto my lid. Now, recently I've been experimenting with different type of makeup looks. I did a video where I tried to learn how to do a cut crease the right way, and I did a few interesting things that just looked fun, and then realized I've kind of been playing around so much I don't really know what my true style is. And some pictures just feel more me than others, and I don't really know what makes it more me. So today I'm gonna try something that's a little bit more me. And I think that is a bit more on the soft glam side, so that's why we're doing this today. The reason for that is probably because on the daily I want to look cute, but I don't want to be grabbing everyone's attention with my makeup. Sometimes, yeah, I do want to stand out and pop and do something dramatic and fun, but not every day. So this is an attempt to find that everyday cute look. I'm going to use a bit of this color right here and run it a little bit around the edges, the lightest bit. So it goes from a mauvish tone to a little bit of an orangey tone. Now I want a little pop of color and I want it in the shape of a baby blue. And I think I'm going to go for this one right here. And we'll see how it looks and if it's going to need some toning down. I'm just picking it up on a brush that's not too dense. I don't want too dense of a packing brush. So I'm taking one that's still a little fluffy. And I'm going to just touch the color onto my lid from the inner corner out a little bit onto my lid. And once I'm happy with that placement, I just dust it off my brush and I'm going to go over it to make sure it's even and to kind of blend those edges out a little bit. Kind of just flicking my brush over those edges to diffuse it. The smallest touch is going right here underneath the inner corner of my eye, literally right there. One touch of it there. I'm going to go back in with that first shade I used from the Carli Bybel palette and just run it around the edges of the blue as well. Again, to help it blend and to tone it down a little bit. And by that I mean I'm minimizing the area where the blue is nice and bright. And now since I'm using a flat yet still fluffy brush, I'm going to pick up a touch of, I think this color, a darker mauve mixed with a bit of a brown. And I'm going to mix that right into the outer corner, because I like that little bit of depth it's gonna bring me. So I'm just gonna place it there and blend it out so it doesn't look choppy, and that's it. Low-key throughout this video I'm worried that you're just gonna hear wind on the audio, but hopefully it's not that bad or just not there at all. Now I'm gonna try and draw a small wing because I love my eyeliner. So please enjoy what the nature sounds like here while I draw that on. My wings aren't even and I feel that's only appropriate. Now I'm gonna go in with two eyeliners. A silver one for my lower lash line and a black one so I can tightline. And the reason I do that is it makes your lashes look a little bit more dense if you have that little black line underneath. I just like the look it has more. I don't like if you can see, you know, the little sliver of nothing being done. Which is probably just a thing I noticed because I'm fixated on it because I think about tightlining a lot. But because I'm gonna pay attention to it, I'm gonna do something about it. Also, if you think I forgot to give you your mirror point of view of where I'm sitting, you would be mistaken. You'll see in a minute. Honestly, I just haven't decided what mirror to do it with yet because they're all dirty. Haven't cleaned them in a while. Now before I move on to lashes, as you can see opposite me, I have wilderness as well. I'm sitting on a little dirt road crossing through this part, and right there would be my camera on my little tripod. And then again, more wilderness, and if you look way over there, can you see it? That would be the house we're staying in. So I just moved a little bit up the road so you can see this background and not the house. For my lashes, I'll be curling them as usual, giving them a good pinch, and then moving up to the ends of them and doing it on the other side. Because I want to see them over that eyeliner as much as possible. I rediscovered a pair of false lashes and the neighbor's sister luckily has lash glue for me so I can actually use them. So the next time I'm going like full glam, I'll be putting those puppies on. For mascara today, I feel like using the Crazy Volume Mascara by Essence. It really grips your lashes when you put it on, which is an interesting experience. And I'm in the mood for this one today, so I'm gonna coat my lashes with it. I'm okay with that. It feels like this mascara definitely adds length to your lashes. Because of that, I only want the smallest bit on my lower lashes. I don't want them too long. I just want them to be slightly visible. For my lips, I'll be using this NYX Nude Pink Lip Liner so that when I go in with the liquid lipstick, I know where to put it. I colored my lips in out of habit, but I totally didn't have to because next I'm going in with this ColourPop liquid lipstick in the color Midnight Snack. And I could definitely do with the snack right now. While I'm waiting for the lipstick to dry, I want a little bit more highlight in my inner corner, so I'm going to be picking up this white one right here to add a little bit of shimmer to this blue and like the smallest touch of this pink one. so that I feel like I'm not doing anything too crazy. So I'm just going to put it here in the inner corner of my eye, and in a second I'll be brushing it onto my lid so it isn't too rigid of a spot, if that makes sense, so that it rather fades onto my lid and has a nice shimmer there instead of just a single spot. But before I do this part, I just brushed off my brush so that I don't add too much highlight by adding more while trying to blend it out. And then with that, I'm gonna call it a day. It was a lot of fun to be able to do a random place tutorial where I can actually talk to you and not have to do a voiceover. And that's because this random place doesn't have people walking around all over the place. And I'm very okay with that. I also feel super cute like this, and I had a lot of fun looking at the view I have out here. It was real nice getting to sit outside as opposed to looking at like a wall or a window where there's nothing really on the other side. So I had a lot of fun today. I hope you had as much fun watching as I had making this. If you enjoyed it, I have a whole playlist of where I did makeup in random places, but this was a little bit more like my chatty get ready with me videos. So if you want to see one of those, I have a playlist for that too. But then I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed making this, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye! It has been cloudy all day, and now that I'm filming, it's gonna be sunny, but I'm okay. It's been cold, that's why I'm wearing a sweater. I can do with some warm sunshine. Did I say thank you for watching? I don't know if I said thank you for watching,